All right, so breaking news just came down as Democratic Senator Bob Menendez. He's out of New Jersey. This man was found guilty on all counts. He had a similar corruption charge back in 2017 that he survived, but he could not survive this one. All right, coming from the New York Times, Senator Bob Menendez of New Jersey was convicted on all counts in a sweeping scheme to sell his office to foreign powers and crooked businessmen in exchange for hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash, a luxury car, and bars of solid gold. A jury of his peers of 12 New Yorkers convicted him on charges including honest services, wire fraud, bribery, and extortion. 16 counts in all. This verdict makes Bob Menendez a Democrat, only the seventh sitting U.S. senator to be convicted of a federal crime. It will create intense pressure on Menendez to resign before his term expires at the end of the year. The jury also returned guilty verdicts against two businessmen accused of bribing the senator, Wai Hanna and Fred Gibbs. So prosecutors accused him and his wife, Nadine Menendez, of orchestrating a bribery scheme while he was the Democratic leader of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Now, the government contended that the senator acted as an agent of Egypt and interceded to quash criminal prosecutions in New Jersey in exchange for the payoffs, and then sought to cover it up. A third co-defendant pleaded guilty and testified that he bribed the Menendezes with a Mercedes-Benz. So you had a guy, an unnamed guy, pleaded guilty and then proceeded to flip. Now, Nadine Menendez was also charged, but her trial was postponed indefinitely while she undergoes treatment for cancer, and she did not show up for court. Man, look, I don't care if she got polio, because if it was anybody black that did some shit like that, they would already be on trial, no matter if they're in a respirator, a breathing treatment, or lying on death's door. But she gets the privilege of waiting it out because she had cancer, man. Look, anybody wishing that, she got cancer and all that, but at the same time, man, she did the crime. She got to face the music, period. But now, this is the thing, right? And this is how you know these Republicans going to act on bad faith, right? Now, before anybody come in here and try to say I'm some Democrat and I vote Republican, all this other stupid ass shit, I don't lead neither party. I need to consistently say that because there's going to be a lot of people out there that go think I'm leaning on one side or the other. I'm some conservative or some liberal or whatever kind of goofy ass shit they try to affiliate me with or project onto me and whatever like that. I don't support neither party. The fact of the matter is, these Republicans are going to come back now and say, well, the system acts the way it's supposed to act. That's what they're going to say. But when it comes to their DT Donald Trump, then it's all of a sudden the weaponization of the government against a former U.S. president who's leading in the polls and a Republican national candidate to become president again. That's their little talking point. But see, when it comes to Bob Menendez being found guilty, and all these other sycophants and Foot Clan members going to come back out and say the system is operating the way it's supposed to. There's not going to be any outrage about weaponization of the government or weaponization of the Justice Department by the Republicans now that the Democrat got found guilty. You're not going to hear that. And once again, I don't support neither party. I'm just an observer from the background, trying to bring you information in the forefront. I don't support neither party. As far as I'm concerned, if you do the crime, you need to do the time. Period. No slaps on the wrist. No, well, he's old and all that, so we're gonna you know, make sure it's time served or anything like that. No, he need to go to prison. Period. Now, if you follow my channel for any length of time or you're new here, I'm not really concerned of the guilty verdict. While it's good that he got found guilty in being corrupt, right? What I'm more concerned with is what kind of punishment he's going to get. Because he could be found guilty all day long, but if he, gets time served and he gets to live out the rest of his days, then what was the purpose of the guilty verdict? You might as well have said the guy was not guilty. So I'm not really concerned with the guilty verdict, even though I applaud the fact that they found him guilty. I'm more concerned about what kind of punishment he's going to get. If black people are going to go to jail getting football numbers over crimes they didn't commit, you got a guy who's literally abusing his power while as a sitting U.S. senator, and he's supposed to be this individual who's supposed to be held to a higher standard. I need them to throw the book at his ass. What's up, TJ? I need them to throw the book at his ass. Meanwhile, you got Trump out here trying to throw or get all his charges thrown out due to little technicalities and the rigging by the Supreme Court. No thanks to the preeminent Uncle Ruckus in our generation, Clarence Thomas. So we just have to see how this sentencing plays out, right? And another thing, right? While this is good that Bob Menendez got found guilty and all that, right? He's not the only one. You got, I'm pretty sure 90% of the lawmakers who's occupying positions of power have violated or is violating the Stock Act. And if you don't know what the Stock Act means, that's stop trading on congressional knowledge, or basically insider trading. The same thing that Martha Stewart went to jail over for 6 months. So they all engage in bribery. They all engage in corruption. They all engage in the 3 o'clock in the morning backdoor deals and oil fields type shit, right? But he just happened to be the one that got busted for. But yeah, make no mistake, corruption and bribery is deep rooted in the government as we speak. So if they're going to convict Bob Menendez, we need to go after more because he's not the only one. Both Republicans and Democrats do it. But a lot of you guys out there that's so knee deep in politics and you don't know what the fuck be going on, they don't care about you. Neither side of the aisle cares about you. So I don't know why y'all sitting up here telling y'all we got to go vote like our life depends on it. This is the type of shit they're doing. They're not serving you. They're serving their own interests. They don't care about you. Trump said it best at one of his rallies. Not the rally that he got shot at. I'm talking about one of the rallies out in Vegas when he said, "I don't care about you. I just want your vote." And then once you give them your vote, then what? What's up, Carla? Yeah, they all do it. They come to DC broke as fuck, heavy in debt. Next thing you know, they're a multi-millionaire when they leave office. You got AOC, who was a goddamn bartender before she got to Congress and all that. Now she's a multi-millionaire. So just know this thing is heavy in corruption. And As far as I'm concerned, a lot of those people that occupy positions of power ain't nothing but a bunch of self-serving professional bullshit artists. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep this 100. Yeah, TJ, AOC was a bartender before she got to Congress. But we got to see about the sentencing. There's no word as of this recording or this live stream of the sentencing hearing, right? I'm pretty sure that's going to be upcoming before or after this live stream ends. So I get more updates about that. I'll pass along on this channel. Said, yeah, she could, yeah. You know what? A lot of them, both sides of the aisle was complaining that 174,000 a year ain't enough money. You had that one-eyed Jack. What's that motherfucker name? He out of Texas. The one-eyed motherfucker. What was his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. I think it's Dan Crenshaw. I think that's his name. But he the one-eyed congressman out of Texas, whatever. Like he was complaining that 174,000 a year wasn't enough. You had Marjorie Taylor Greene complain that 174,000 a year wasn't enough money either. I think his name is Dan Crenshaw, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he'll waste taxpayer money putting on crazy ass goddamn on skits for his re-election campaign. Them corny ass cringeworthy skits he be putting on, jumping out of a plane onto a moving car. The fuck out of here. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. Guys, let me know what y'all think about this guy getting found guilty. I think it's good. What's up, Anua Ekumike? Salute to you. And we'll find out later on or in the coming days when the sentencing is going to be for this man, because he need prison. Anything short of that is unacceptable. What's up, Ted? Anything short of prison time is unacceptable, right? If these guys supposed to be held to a higher standard or whatever like that, then I need them to show me. I need them to show me that. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Ho!